Hello, it is always so fun to be with all of you guys. It is a beautiful sunny day for me. When the sun is out, I don't know, brings extra joy and happiness into my life, a little extra pep in my step. What about you guys? Do you guys love the sunshine? Just yesterday, I was at an event at the yoga studio I go to. I was one of the vendors, and one woman who she was an acupuncturist, she said, "I love cloudy days." And she said, I'm like that opposite person who loves, I like feel so good when it's cloudy and gloomy. To me, that's so joyful. And I thought, oh, that's interesting because I thought everybody I just thought everybody liked sunny days. I don't know. So tell me, what is your vibe? Are you a sunny day person? Are you a cloudy day person? What's like your vibe that makes you feel your best you? So we're going to get into your best you today because I am fired up to get everybody feeling better. Like, who doesn't want to feel better? Do you want to feel better physically? Do you want to feel better mentally? Like, who doesn't want to feel better? Even if you feel good, what if you can feel freaking even more? Like, just crazy good. Maybe you thought like that's not even possible. Do you think it's possible to feel even better than you already feel? Well, let me tell you, you can. But for the majority of you out there, you're probably thinking like, oh, whatever, Kelly, I would just like to like have more energy, more pep in my step, less brain fog, sleep better. I'd really just like to shed these 20 pounds, right? Like what it is for you, it is different for somebody else and for somebody else and for somebody else. But for all of us, right, as one, we would all agree. Can we all agree right now? Put your hand up. Throw a hand up in the chat if you're with me over on a social media platform. If you're listening to me on my podcast, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Like, put your hands up like, yes, I just want to feel a little better. All right. So we've established that. Okay. So before we jump right in, if you're new to me, my name is Kellie Lupsha. I'm a high performance health coach. I help people in this road to becoming their ultimate best self and redefining aging. It doesn't matter how old you are, is how can we just freaking feel amazing in your skin, physically, mentally? Because if we feel better and we do more, and we can really show up authentically like ourselves, then guess what? We can have an even bigger impact in the world. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for following Thriving in Midlife. If you're over on the podcast, and thank you always for following on the social media platform. If this is if this is your jam and you know your friends follow the same jam, then share this episode with somebody else. That would be lovely. Tag me, tag them, you name it. We don't need just one person to be talking about health and wellness, because I can only reach so many. Who out there is receiving me right now? But a lot of people aren't. So we need everybody to step up and raise their hand to talk about wellness, to really create this movement in our society that we need, we deserve, we want, and is just within all of us. That's the thing. It's within all of us that we can feel awesome, right? Abundant in every way, all the things. So today, and for the last few episodes, we've been talking a lot about weight loss, the emotional part, the psychological part, and also GLP-1, because that is the topic. GLP-1 is the hottest topic out there if you care or are interested in weight loss, weight management, metabolic health, insulin and blood sugar regulation, brain health, cardiovascular health. Should I go on and on? That's part of wellness, okay? So, what does GLP-1 have to do with total wellness, both physical and mental? So, if you're new to the conversation and you kind of have been tuning out a little bit, there is a lot of medications on the market right now. They are injectables. They were originally created for people with diabetes, type 2 diabetes. But because they discovered people can lose weight, it all of a sudden became the latest fad of the biggest industry disruptor from a pharmaceutical standpoint of a weight loss drug. So it is interesting. And today I'm not going to go into the actual science of what is GLP-1. It is glucagon-like peptide 1. And it is very important in the body regulating your satiety, your hunger hormones, feeling full, not craving, sweets all the time, or just craving food that's not healthy for us all the time, not thinking about the food noise all the time. So it is effective when people are having these injections from that standpoint of, not feeling like they want to eat, losing the food noise, but a lot of people aren't even eating because it's shutting things off. So what I'm talking about is if you could activate that naturally without a synthetic, meaning without a drug, without having to have an injection, what would that look like? And could that be beneficial to your health, and how? So, yes, most of you all know I represent a company that is launching in 4 days, or depending on when you're listening to it, it could be launched because it launches October 11th. The biggest disruptor in weight loss, weight management, metabolic health, brain performance that we've ever seen. And here's why. When you activate this hormone goes, oh, I've just been sleeping for a while. Thanks so much for waking me up out of my slumber. I'm going to get back to work. Well, how did you feel when you were like 20? More energy, better sleeping, like you could like conquer the world, no issues in your cardiovascular health, gut health, and you probably maybe had less issues with weight. Now, some people have had issues with weight for a long time, so I'm not saying that's for everybody by any means, but as we're getting older, that happens. Well, that GLP-1 slows down, just does. And the heavier we get, the more fat cells that are there surrounding it, it says, oh, take a long, long slumber. So it's just not working. So we don't necessarily need a medication that acts like our own system. We just need to turn on our own system. Are you with me? Drop a 1 if you're on with me in social media and you want to literally get your own system back to work. I do. I want all the natural processes in my body to work the best because that's going to be ultimate longevity for us, right? So we can turn this on naturally, but I want to tell you and show you and demonstrate why this is such a big deal. Now, if any of you are wondering what in the world is in my background, you guys have all these sticky notes because myself and my team have a goal of just in the month of October of helping over 400 people feel better physically and mentally and lose weight. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you want to be one of those people that wants to be up there, or maybe you're like, well, I want to join this mission, Kellie. That's so cool. I want to be part of creating this 400 people and more. So anyways, you can reach out to me because we're going to change the world. I'd love to change it with you, but that's not our topic today. Our topic today is how could activating your GLP naturally, so I am not talking about an injection or pharmaceutical, how activating GLP-1 naturally can have an impact on both your total wellness and physical and mental health. So let's set some ground rules right now. We're going to say, for the sake of it, that we're talking about weight loss and that people would want to lose maybe 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 pounds. Do we all know ourselves or somebody or a few people that need to lose somewhere between 10 and 50 pounds? Yep. Put a yes in the chat. Yes, like a yes, right? So do you think all of those people, they gain their weight just like overnight like that? Or do you think these people, you included, have struggled, gained a little, lost a little, gained a little, lost a little? maybe gained more, maybe lost a little, gained more. And what I want you to ask yourself is now, do you feel like your personality, your identity is, I'm just somebody that's going to be always overweight? Oh, it's just in my family. I've tried everything. It doesn't work for me. Oh, yeah, it just doesn't work for me. I don't think I have the willpower. I'm not cut out for it. It's just who I am. I'm just overweight, and it just will be. This is the thing. We need to change your programming. As Dr. Joe Dispenza says, we need to break the habit of being yourself by recreating new neural pathways of this is possible for me. I can do this. I didn't realize my GLP-1 was taking a nap on me. I can be a healthy person. We've got to change this behavior that it's possible for you. And you're not always just going to carry this extra weight. Are we there? And we can do a deep dive on the psychological, emotional standpoint of people that are overweight. Less likely to fit in, less likely to have self-confidence, less likely to feel like they can get promoted in their job. It's a big deal. And I'm going to circle back to this in a minute. So if you can naturally activate your GLP-1, you start to lose some weight, you start to lose some inches, you have a better body composition of more muscle, lean muscle mass and less body fat. Do you think you would start to feel more psychologically better? A little happier, a little pep in your step, like this sunny day? Do you think that would give you some more self-confidence? And so if we have the ability to help somebody's health, and in that helping their weight loss, one, I know because I shout loudly about it, right, is health. Your weight is related to other disease processes that may come down the way for you. And if we can help you lose a little weight, you are going to decrease your risks of many diseases that come along with being overweight. That is for sure. So I'm going to help you. But the bigger part about that is, yes, you're physical. Yes, it is true. You will lose weight. Like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. But the bigger impact, I need you guys to understand how important this is, how big this is, how you can wrap your head around it. You've just given somebody the path. Do you have a friend? You've helped them lose 20 pounds. You've just given the path for, I'm going to be a better mom. I feel like I'm going to get promoted. I'm going to go do more. I can be my true authentic self now. I don't have to hide anymore. And now that person can be the light. That person can show the way for others. If I did it, you can do that. Come on, let's lock arms and let's do this together. Let's create wellness. Because I know in my household, right? I'm Mama Bear. If I feel good, things are good. If Mama Bear doesn't feel good, nothing's going well in this household or in my business. So the impact is huge. But let's jump back to that person. Because by helping them feel better about themselves, we have now allowed them to become the role model they want to be. We have now allowed them that their kids can say like, wow, my mom can do hard things. My dad can do hard things. They were able to transform. I want to be able to do that. They're a happier person now. I want to be like them. Do you understand the impact of what we're giving people? We're not just giving them weight loss and a weight loss journey. We're allowing people to come home to themselves, to have a transformation in themselves, to believe in themselves. That what have they been hiding from? Most people hide behind their weight. So they're going to feel better. They're going to be healthier, and they're going to be able to become the best version of themselves. I want everybody to be the best version of themselves because we deserve it. Along the way in life, we've been knocked down. We've been put down. We've had some hardships. And maybe for many of you, weight has been one of them. and it's a little bit easy to hide behind. But I also know that because this was the old version of you, sometimes people sabotage themselves like, oh God, now I got to be this new role model. Oh God, now I got to like, I'm healthy. I've always been known as the chubby girl. I've always been known as the, haha, always on a diet girl. We've got to help you shed that old self that's not serving you, get rid of shame and blame, and say, oh, I didn't know. My body is perfect. I am perfect. I am. It just needed a little help and support. Do you get how big this is? That's what I want every single one of you out there listening to know right now. And thank you for being here. Give me a wave hello. Okay. I'm on a mission. I'm locking arms with people, and you could be on this mission because this mission is so big. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than your family and your community and the world, because the world needs help right now. The world needs somebody to be the light right now. And you could be that one that says, listen, I've got the light for you. I believe in you. Come along. And before you know it, those 5 and 10 people that you shared your light with, they're going to have their own light that they're going to share, and they're going to make a bigger impact. And they're going to tell people, I did it. I've got the light. Borrow my light for now till you get your light. And then let's all come. And before you know it, we have hundreds, tens, and thousands, and hundreds of thousands of people shining their light, being the best version of themselves, taking ownership of this positivity of who they are and what they want, of total wellness. And if we feel better, our businesses run better, our relationships are better, everything in our world is better. So this may seem like, oh my God, Kellie, you're going really overboard. I am not going overboard, because there's over 80% of the people in the United States right now that significantly need to lose weight, or in their mind, they want to lose weight. And if they are overweight, many of them have issues with self-confidence, self-esteem, self-doubt. Who am I to do this? Why should I get the raise? I'm a poor role model for my children. What's wrong with me? And enough is enough. And we now have a tool in our hands to help people. You can feel better about yourself. Food doesn't have to rule you anymore. That food noise, I'm going to shove you away. Wow, I feel so satisfied and satiated with this healthy meal that I ate. I don't want to snack at midnight anymore. Because we got your body back to work. Our bodies are a miracle, everyone. A miracle. But you've got to support it. And never before has there been anything like this. Meaning, the pharmaceutical company woke the world up to, what's this GLP-1 thing? And then a beautiful company said, well, we have that in our body. How can we just turn that back on? How can we flip the switch? And it'd be that easy. So if this spoke to you at all, if you're like, Kellie, I want what you have, like I'm feeling this, or if you're like, Kellie, I thank you for being the light for me, and I want to be the light for others. Awesome. Drop in the comments if you're on with me live or watching this on the replay in social media. Drop down below light. Okay, you want to be the light. I will help you be the light, and then you can become the light for others. I will help you. And if you're on my podcast and you're out there walking and you're out there, I don't know, maybe you're doing some laundry, maybe you're strolling for a run, maybe you're driving. I listen to so many podcasts driving. Wherever you get to your destination, I need you to reach out and message me and say, all right, just what gives? What is this all about? I too want to accept your light to help me be the light for others. And I say this with some urgency because here we are in the last quarter of the year. And right now, people have given up on themselves and given up on a lot of goals. And they're like, I'll just wait for the new year. The new year has so much noise. The new year has so much like hype. Come on, you guys. There's no special day thing about New Year's Day and New Year's goals. We make decisions every day, all day, day by day. So if we make this decision today, do you imagine how good we can already feel rolling into 2025? Let's freaking feel fabulous in 2025. Let's not wait to, why would you wait to feel fabulous? That's the big thing. Why wait to feel fabulous? Feel fabulous now. Physically, mentally, activate your GLP-1. Let's have a conversation. Drop the word light below. I hope I was the light for you today. And I hope you can become the light for others in the future. And we're gonna light a lot of light in this world because everybody needs it. And together, it's gonna be so bright. Our future is so bright. So with that, everybody, thank you for being with me. As always, I am here. I appreciate your love. Tell people about this crazy Kellie girl and redefining aging. The podcast is called Thriving in Midlife, Redefining Aging with Wellness, because wellness is in. Wellness is what all the cool kids are hanging out. So thanks for being well with me, and let's all go shine our lights. Bye, you guys.